You may have heard many people in blogs talk about thought leadership. But what does it really mean to become a thought leader? And with so many innovative minds out there, how can you make your company stand out using thought leadership? Well, guess what? In today's Insights video, we've curated 5 creative ideas to help you stand out in your industry using thought leadership marketing. The greatest thing about thought leadership is its ability to allow you to just be yourself using your brand's message to stand up and stand out through content that nurtures and engages your audience. Content is the glue between your brand and your audience. In order for people to get excited about your brand, they have to know you and understand where you're coming from. And the best way to do that is to teach your audience through your content. Infographics, video, blogging, live streaming, and so much more. There are multiple avenues of content you can create in order for you to provide quality and value for your audience. Being a thought leader is not necessarily all about creating the best new thing. In fact, it's basically about knowing your stuff. And let's be honest here. How are you going to teach other people about your industry and what you do if you do not thoroughly know it yourself? That's why thought leaders are always learning, growing, and building their craft and knowledge. Take the time to read up on what other thought leaders are saying, what new technology and strategies are being implemented, or even just going to a conference or a class to brush up your knowledge. To be a thought leader, your thoughts should be knowledgeable, and that knowledge is based on in-depth research, experience, and ultimately, practice. Another idea is to allow your employees and coworkers to help you understand newer technologies or strategies that you may not have time to fully grasp. After all, you hired them because you think they bring added insight and strength to your message, right? Allow your team to fully use their skills by inspiring them with your message and company culture. By doing this, you're creating a unified team around your brand organically and not forcefully, allowing for more productive and quality results. Your goal as the owner of your company, or even as a team leader, is to inspire them and then let them share your message to your audience. The more you allow your team to utilize their skills, the more inspired they will be to share your brand's message. It goes without saying that in order to be a leader, you have to have an audience. And your audience is there for you to nurture, teach, and ultimately inspire. But they won't just come to you automatically. You have to meet them where they are. Whether it's social media platforms, forums, or even your blog's comment section, engage with your audience by learning who they are, what they need, and what they're looking for. Then use that information each time you create content. Lastly, surrounding and being in collaboration with like-minded people is beneficial in nurturing your own leadership and reach. By joining forces with other leaders, you expose yourself to opportunities of increasing your audience, brand awareness, and brand recognition. For example, if you are a motion capture startup and you collaborate with someone similar to your industry, you are not only getting exposed to that company's audience, but you are also exposing your audience to new concepts and ideas that will help add value to their lives and grow closer to your brand. Don't be intimidated by the great content that is already out there, silencing your own message in the process. Become a thought leader in your industry, not just for yourself or your brand, but for your team, audience, and other influencers. Just because it's been said before doesn't mean you can't say it differently. In fact, if you consider yourself a thought leader and you have something to share with our audience, send in your insight to our Insights Thought Hive, a place to share the buzz and provide answers to the top burning questions in our industry.